We all come here so that we can provide for the people that are counting on us.
Nobody in the field starts their day thinking, today's the day that I'm going to get injured. Today's the day I'm going to call my wife and tell her I'm not coming home the same way that I went in.
All of the mothers, the fathers, the brothers, the sisters, the sons, the daughters.
That would be FF101.
We're all here to do the same thing. Provide energy, improve lives, make a good living for our families, and you can't do that if you go home injured.
Our values are safety, honor, and commitment. And we try to live those values every day. It's really internal to who we are.
I don't see how you operate as a large company without that embedded in your culture. Safety is our core value. We only work safely or we don't work at all.
There's a little bit of everything at this refinery. We have everything from emergency response that you might find in a local town. We have processing units, we have carpentry, we have boilermakers, we have plumbers, electricians.
800 to 900 people who run this refinery. Everyone has a different role. It's almost like an orchestra. Everyone plays a different instrument.
How do you ensure that those people, A, share your expectations around safety?
One of the ways that we do that is through SecureFit. We've made this test online. What it does is it measures an individual's propensity to take risks. Our contractors have embraced it because they feel like that they are getting the best workforce.
We're not waiting for Phillips to tell us to be safe. I want to show Phillips the people that they employ are safe, and that's why we work here.
I haven't seen anything else like the camaraderie that we have here with all of our contractors. It's not a competition, it's not fighting for work, it's fighting to get everyone home the same way that they came in.
But then how do you get to that next level? How do you push safety performance to that zero injury culture that you're trying to achieve? One of the programs that we have used for that is what's called Safety DNA. We applied this process to over 800 of our employees here at Bayway.
We had to answer a series of questions about what we would do in certain situations or how we react to things.
And the purpose really wasn't to judge them as being weak or having flaws. Far from it. It was just an exercise to help them become more self-aware.
I am a professor.
I'm a maverick.
My profile came out as a fire chief. I have I think a keen eye to assess hazards and try to mitigate them. I'm a little bossy.
Blue is your APS rate.
Through this assessment, they showed me a potential blind spot for myself. I could be viewed as a little bit too idealistic, and maybe sometimes I push people outside their comfort zone too much.
I think there are some light bulbs that come on. Folks really recognize, yeah, that does really describe who I am.
Some people like rules. Some people don't like rules. You really can't change that about yourself. Some people are very aware of their surroundings. Some people are not very aware.
Self-awareness is probably one of the best strengths that anybody could have.
Knowing your blind spots are very, very important. So I enjoy the assessment just because they pointed them out, and it's always good to see that and reflect.
The BSA, the Bayway Safety Alliance, is a collaboration between all of the contractors here on site, big and small.
So we're able to kind of pool our resources, which is really cool. When you go out in the field as a safety coordinator, I want somebody to be able to come up to me and say, hey, I got a problem. With that buy-in from Phillips 66, allowing us to do what we do for the Contractor Safety Alliance is huge.
The welfare of everyone in the yard is everyone's responsibility.
It doesn't matter what contract company name is on the back of their Nomex. Everybody's working as one team for one goal to make sure that everybody goes home the same way they came in.
If something doesn't seem right, you have the authority and you should stop the job, even if it's just for a moment, but to address the hazards and the concerns and make sure you're going forward about it the right way.
When you hear stop work authority as a contractor, especially as a union contractor, you're like, oh, I don't know if I can stop the job, I'm gonna get in trouble for that. But we've come to find out and been able to explain that stop work authority happens so many times a day you don't even realize it. You stopping to focus on a part of your job that you're not sure about is stop work authority.
We make sure that no matter how little the problem is, we take the time to understand it and allow them to stop work.
And they're not afraid to use it, and they're not afraid to call for help when they need it.
So we may be a very large company here, but we're more like a family. You know, we care about each other, we care about each other's safety and health. And you know, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, we're all brothers and sisters here.
Eventually you learn that if you address the person and you build the right safety culture, you build this zero tolerance for unnecessary risk, you educate folks, you put the right programs and systems in place, the right rules, then the injuries take care of themselves.
And the one thing this company does, it doesn't sacrifice on safety.
The amount of time, money, and everything spent on safety makes you lucky to work for a company like this.
It took an entire organization to achieve this award. In this industry, there's constant challenges to personal safety and process safety, so we are always very humbled.
I'm proud to work for this company.
So when I think about Bayway and the pride that we feel in winning the Distinguished Safety Award for 2017, it's really just a reflection of our core values of safety and honor and commitment. It's safety in everything that we do. It's honor and integrity in the way that we conduct our business. And it's commitment to one another and all those in our facility that you can and will go home safely every day.
We all want zero injuries every day, and we are convinced that's achievable.
Phillips 66, it definitely deserved this award. You know what I mean? It really did.
We've achieved something. Now what's next?
So you need to work up high, you need a ladder. Use the 3 points of contact rule and you'll stay safe. Hand, hand, foot, foot, you'll be surprised it's all it took. Use the 3 points of contact rule and you'll stay safe. So before you start to ascend, don't forget the one rule you don't bend. Use the 3 points of contact rule and you'll stay safe. So don't fall and hurt yourself. God forbid hurt someone else. Use the 3 points of contact